Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 806. As you can see, I got my lighting, my usual lighting back because my father put in a new switch. There's a place, light where he currently works, and did not know there was an electrical place there. So, ended up buying a switch for 95 cents. I thought it would cost him like $30 or anything like that. I guess it was way off. Yeah, only almost $1. That cost him. I would have paid him $1 just to. I would have paid him here, and paid him in quarters. Here you go. Here's your dollar. Anyways, yeah, I got my lighting back, so this is a good thing. Yeah, because the switch that was, like I said, almost 100 years old. Oh, man. My main concern was hoping he didn't get zapped, but thank goodness he didn't. And thank goodness, yep, everything's all set. So, check it out. I got some exciting news. When we do the second season of my YouTube channel vlog show of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, before we get started and talk about what happened on NXT Heatwave, I want to let everyone know that I am working on some brand new thumbnails. And I discovered, and let's just say this, the logos I've been doing, kind of like Plain Jane, but we're kind of like Plain Jane, but for my badges that I do, for my Eric Lima Shenanigans 1977 logo, I do it differently for like each thing I do. Like I got a Raw logo, a Raw badge for the Raw Event Center, for the SmackDown, NXT, Impact, AEW, and I did it for my game show gameplays. I got, I already got so many badges. It's not even funny. I cannot wait to show off the new thumbnails I have, man. When I work on, it's going to be really exciting. I'll just guarantee you that it's going to be totally exciting. I hope you guys look forward to it. I hope you guys look forward to it. So, yeah, definitely. So we're ready to rock and roll with this. I just can't wait. I just cannot wait, dudes. Trust us on this one. Can't wait. Yeah, we have a lot to do. This coming Sunday is AEW All In at Wembley Stadium. Let's check out. But first and foremost, let's talk about what happened on NXT Heatwave, which just got over not too long ago. The family decided to kick off Heatwave, making predictions of what could happen in each of the Heatwave matches that is going to happen there, and then some lovely ladies stopped by and hang out with the family. Stax was trying to pick up a chick. In this case, it was Ariana Grace, but in real life, they're actually dating, so that's pretty good. So it kicked off with a hard-hitting matchup. Ilya Dragunov against Trick Williams. Heck of a match with the Mad Dragon and Trick Williams. Trick Williams really want to prove himself. And guess what? Dragunov did pick up the victory, but Williams did show out there that he can go. So this was something that we bear in mind when it comes to the main roster. Nathan Frazier decided to go talk to Tyler Bate while he's doing his yoga thing, and Nathan Frazier goes, "Hey, listen, Metaphor, Dar's got backup. I need someone in my corner." Tyler Bate goes, "I'll get you. I'm there." And then Dominic Mysterio talks to Rhea Ripley until Mustafa Ali interrupts them. It seems like Mustafa Ali still wants the North American Championship from him, but it seems like Rhea Ripley and Dominic Mysterio are not too happy, and they threatened in 10 seconds. And 10 seconds, that's why I think that's what you're used to. And I was like, ooh. Give Mustafa Ali 10 points for the roast, man. So, anyways, Ivy Nile went 1-on-1 with Ava instead of Ava Rain. Ava, she is preferred to go by now. And Ava dominated the match until Ivy Nile caught her in that special, unique Dragon Sleeper hold, giving her the victory over Ava. And then Schism members try to sneak in the ring. Nile fights them off when... and then two of the Schism members rescued her. So, anyways. And then Dragunov, came in the locker room all tired out. And he says, "You're good?" He says, "I'm good. But you know what? I'm going after the NXT Championship." Wesley goes, "I'm going to be the champ, right?" So, anyways. And the two start, getting each other's faces. And so, this is going to be a heck of a matchup. Now, the Heritage Cup title. As you know, there's six 3-minute rounds, 20 seconds within each break. Once a fall occurs, the round ends. 2 out of 3 falls wins the match. In a tie, champion retains. And the match automatically ends on disqualification or knockout. So you got that British rounds rules. First round matchup, nobody won. But during the second round, Dabba-Kato attacked Tyler Bate during the matchup. And that distracts Nathan Frazier, to pick up the victory, for Noam Dar to pick up the victory, the first victory. Round 3, Metaphor tried to do whatever it took to make sure Frazier does not tie it up, but no one did win round 3. Round 4, Frazier ties it up. Round 5, it seems like nobody won. Then round 6, looks like Metaphor pulled out all the stops, giving Noam Dar the victory. And now Noam Dar is once again the NXT Undisputed Heritage Cup champion. Ava addresses Ivy now, and she says, if you want to seek me out, you know where to find me. So, and then Tiffany Stratton addresses her Summer, and she says as the NXT Women's Champion, she says she's gonna be better than Bayley. Yeah, right. She thinks she's gonna be better than Asuka. I Twitter-X'd Miss Stratton, "You're not ready for Asuka, Tiffany Stratton." If Michael Bombardier was watching NXT, he would have, the poor guy would have banged his head against the wall if he heard what Tiffany Stratton was saying. Poor guy. Michael Bombardier, I'm sorry, bro, but the fact of the matter is this, my man. I agree with you about Tiffany Stratton, though. I would feel bad if you were watching, if you were watching NXT Heatwave and having to put up with Tiffany Stratton's big mouth. And she's not going to do the tippy top. And she didn't dare mention Shayna Baszler or Io Sky because she knows they'll kick her butt. And that's for sure. Well, Asuka will too. And then she says she'll be better than Becky Lynch. Even though Becky Lynch... And then Becky Lynch tweeted, she's not the NXT Women's Champion yet. So, and you know what? If Becky Lynch wins the... after I think she gets done with Zoe Stark and Trish Stratus, I think she should make a drop-by visit to NXT and deal with Miss Stratton. That's my personal opinion. And that's what should happen. But who knows for sure. I'm sure I tweeted Asuka. I was like saying, she thinks that she's going to be better than Asuka? And I go, you're not ready for Asuka, Miss Stratton. Nope. No. You're not ready for the Empress of Tomorrow, Miss Stratton. Be careful who you mention. Because the fact of the matter is, one of those ladies could come down to NXT and mollywop ya. In fact, Bayley can bring Io Sky, and Io Sky can freaking mollywop ya, Miss Stratton. Young lady, you just... But the summer got even... But just got hotter because the lovely, the gorgeous, capacious, babylicious Gigi Dolan came down the ringside and said that she should challenge Stratton. And then that conniving Jezebel, Kiana James, decided to interrupt. Gigi Dolan said, "You're not worthy of a shot." And then, she basically called Tiffany Stratton a Barbie wannabe. And then Blair Davenport interrupts Kiana James. She says she wants a shot at the title. And then Roxanne Perez interrupted Blair Davenport, and then Roxanne Perez looks at Hey, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany, I got something to say to you. She punches Stratton. All the women brawl. Tiffany Stratton gets out of the ring. Meanwhile, Drew Gulak was overseeing the sparring session between Charlie Dempsey and Damon Kemp, while Miles Bourne came to talk to Gulak, and then watched all the tapes. Good. And he said, "Are you tired?" No. And Charlie Dempsey tried to put Miles Bourne to sleep. He said, "You don't go to sleep, man. Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting." I mean, Miles Bourne's about had enough. And then Ava addresses Ivy now once again. Maya arrives, but then she tells the two Schism to go and get her. And then they turn around, and then Ava goes, "What the heck is going on?" And when they revealed their identities to be actually the Creed brothers, Ivy Nile basically knocked out Ava in the back and in the background of things. And then they say, "Hey, Schism, we've had enough. How about this? How about this? It'll be you guys, the Dyad versus the Creeds. They said make sure Schism does not interfere. It'll be a steel cage. You want Ava back, you accept our terms." So, then Metaphor was celebrating Noam Dar's victory, and then there was a note sent from him. He served by the NXT Heritage Cup Committee. And then Noam Dar reads it, and that reads it saying, "Oh, there will be a global invitational." I wonder what this means. A global invitational. This is going to be very interesting for the NXT Heritage Cup #1 contender spot. I don't know. Each match will be under Heritage Cup rules. We'll find out when that tournament starts. So, but 8 superstars from all over the globe. Who are these 8 superstars? I think we're about to find out starting next week. Who knows who's going to make their appearance? It's going to be crazy, let me tell you. So the mixed tag match, Dragon Lee and Lyra Valkyria went up against Dominic Mysterio and Rhea Ripley. And in the end, during the matchup, Raquel Rodriguez ended up attacking Rhea Ripley during the matchup. The two were brawling in the back, leaving Dominic Mysterio by himself against Dragon Lee and Lyra Valkyria. Dragon Lee did pick up the victory for his team. So, Rhea Ripley will have to deal with Raquel Rodriguez next Monday night on Raw. Trick Williams gets to talk to Carmella Hayes and listen, I know I didn't come up short, and both of them were just like, just do your thing, you're without me, so just do your thing. So Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Tiffany Stratton, and Stratton's like, "Oh, tell us what's going on." She said it'll be a fatal 4-way next week to determine the #1 contender, and that means Gigi Dolan versus Roxanne Perez versus Blair Davenport versus Tiana James. Winner will take on Tiffany Stratton at No Mercy. She goes, "Sounds good. Toodles." Lord have mercy. Ludwig Kaiser, my condolences. And then Dia Hale last week was pleading the referee, "Please, Mr. Chase, not my decision is final. The decision is final." And then JC Jane talks to her and says, "Will there be an alliance between JC Jane and Dia Hale? If that's the case, that's going to be bad news for any women's tag team. And believe me, Chelsea and Piper better watch very, very closely. That's all I'm going to say if that's the case." Von Wagner and Baron Corbin were supposed to have a match, but they decided to brawl in the arena, but then Braun Breaker got involved in pleasing Corbin very, very well. Interesting. Schism decided to respond to the Creed. Joe Gacy's upset about it, and they said, "Fine, we'll accept your challenge. Just bring Ava back safely." And then Dijak addresses Eddie Thorpe, how he's going to beat the snot at Eddie Thorpe in order for him to become NXT champ once again. Which the NXT title was on the line in the main event. What a heck of a matchup that was. Carmella Hayes versus Wes Lee. This was a heck of a matchup, but Carmella Hayes ends up retaining. And I mentioned the Fatal 4-Way next week. And that will be all she wrote for NXT Heatwave 2023 Event Center. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this episode 806. And starting tomorrow, well, brand new episodes coming around tomorrow. Talking about the Joker's Wild, AEW Dynamite. We're going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really, really excited about the new logo. I'll talk a little bit more about that on the pilot episode for the second season of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. I have a lot of ground to cover. We're going to reinforce rules and all that good stuff. So be on the lookout for that pilot episode of the second season of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. I know people say they don't do pilot episodes for second seasons, all that. Well, I do. I break the trend. I'm Eric Lima. You're not. That's how it works. So that's all the time we have on the show, and thank you for tuning in. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.